Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for a PAC Cursor and PAC combined map. I remember I did the PAC Cursor 2 a long time ago, and I found PAC Cursor 4 and said, let's give it a go. We're invading a world undergoing terraforming and swarm through their Stargate system. It's annoying, it's tedious, it's long, and apparently it's impossible. So let's see if we can break the impossibility. Now, it has been beaten before, so clearly it's not impossible. But you know how it goes when people say that. Welcome back, Commander. It seems the humans have been innovating quicker than expected. They're discovering new means of defending against us, even using their anti-creeper to power their base. They haven't finished terraforming this world, however, which leaves us space to infiltrate the Badlands, find a way to drain the dam system, then either overflow it or destroy it with our blobs. Either way, the dam should be our top priority target. The impeller in front seems to lead somewhere. Interesting. Oh my, and these are all the, add-ons. There's Meteor Impact, Play as Creeper, Creeper Cursor, Autopilot AI, which the base AI in this is brutal. Although it can be fooled anytime the tower is destroyed, we're not going to really be trying to fool it. We're just going to try and beat it. And there is a dam. This provides power via an underground linkage to the Rift Lab. I have no idea what that means. But apparently you can break it somehow. I don't know how it is, I don't know where, but hey, whatever. And a concrete wall. This wall blocks Creeper, much like Crazonium, but it doesn't prevent our blobs or skimmers. It also blocks anti-creeper, so use this to your advantage. If in doubt, check the forums. So there we go, and I believe these are the concrete walls that we have, and new blocking walls. Interesting. Can't be turned off, which is fine for us. I really don't understand. I mean, I guess what sucks is blobs and skimmers can go through them. The problem with that is they have to climb up and climb down. They act like terrain almost. So say we were to send blobs over here, they can just cross over. Not too bad. If we were to send blobs over here, this wall, this one sniper can probably take out a lot of blobs because they have to climb over the top, climb on down. They're little slow boys, you know how they go. And I don't know what these are. I don't know. They're little ships. They're super cool looking. I mean, I'm assuming they're just an asset or something. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. Very, very cool. And of course, we want to get in there, right? We definitely want to get in there, see how it goes. But let's take a look at our map in general. That's right, the generalized map. Their base is over here. We can only access their base via a portal over here, which leads over here, which you can only get to via this path, which you can only get to via this path, which you can only get to via this. And then it goes back. It's a big chain system. You have to keep going. And yeah, it's quite interesting. Now that being said, once we get to here, we can get to this yellow path, which is kind of cool. So that is quite nice for us. There's a tiny hole in the wall there. So definitely something to keep in mind. Don't want to lose that. And that's actually pretty good, right? I mean, we'll try and take over the map. There are two Thors. Thors are always a bane in the vein. But we're starting over here. And over here, it's a whole lot more barren. However, they will try and build. There is an emerift up here. They're going to want to build. And yeah, I think once we hit play, we'll even see some other things going on. There we go. See, look, they're already trying to build some of these now. Obviously, they don't have power, but that's what they want to do. We have our crimson, we have our mesh, we have all of our goodies. Not all of our goodies, I guess. I just we have emitters, stashes, and launchers, and a lure. Oh my. Alright, well, let's get this show on the road. And what show are we doing? That's right, it's the launcher show. You know, we gotta launch. Launchy. So get all of our launchers in place. We only have 5 currently. You know, 5 is a pretty good number if you ask me. They're gonna be spores. They're gonna be out of location. Now, I really want to kill this emerift, right? Definitely want that emerift dead. Soon. Most importantly, I think we need to just get seeding, right? We need to really get some creep everywhere, and I want to get creep into this. I want to get creep over there. I want to get creep everywhere. But we're going to start with this. Now, why are we starting with this? Because of the lovely map indicator. That's right, it's turned on. Why is it turned on and we're playing pretty much exclusively in top-down mode? Well, as stated, this is a cursor map. As you can see, we have cursor power already active. So let's get our creep flowing, and we can actually populate this breeder right over here ourselves. Oh, you gotta love it. So, you know, we're not going the fastest right now. You know, our cursor is not very strong. But, you know, our goal will be to make it nice and strong, right? I mean, of course, that's what we want. Unfortunately, we are losing some ground, losing some creep, which is making our, you know, a little bit weaker, but we got a little bit of breeding there. And that little bit of breeding feels real nice. The spores are going out. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. That is 5 spores in the air. 5 spores in the air means they're going to land because there's no missiles in our way. And if they're going to land, I'm just going to start going for this emerift. That's right. We're going to shoot all 5 at that emerift next because, yeah, that's what's most important, right? We'll take some more land. Huzzah for us, huzzah. We don't even care really about the spores. They're going to do their thing. They're going to breed on their own. I guess what we could do is actually spread them. That might actually be pretty viable. You know, spread it so it does breed some more. You know, breed down here, please. Breed over here. Come on, you can do it. Just get as much little bits of breeding as possible. That's what we're clearly going to want. Keep moving this along. Ooh, the spores are going for the emerift now. Ooh, my oh my. Definitely want to hit that, but I also want to get the creep over here. So, ooh, keep an eye on it. It's almost landed. Oh, I am not going to make it. All right, it's landing. We need to get our cursor over here just to make sure we give it that much more boom. Because, again, boom, I believe that's a dead emerift, which essentially means we have taken it. So we're going to bring ourselves down there. Gorgeous. And we're going to try and take this to breed. Oh, we got breeding everywhere. It's gorgeous. We're going to try and take out these mortars with our lovely cursor. Yeah, get your butt out of here. You're done. You have no power. Oh, you're going to get power. Shame, 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 shame. They're going to get power, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're breeding everywhere. We're spreading our creep around. It feels pretty good if you ask me. And I think we've essentially taken our homeland. Or the Badlands in this regard. So we now have 5 power, 6 if we count this emitter, which we're going to do. We're just gonna emit a little bit, right? Not too much, a fair little bit though. I want to get some creeper around here. Is that enough? One more. Want to get some creeper spreading, you know? Double hit pause. Definitely want to get some creeper spreading, right? We want to get our creep just spread out, starting to populate, feel pretty good about itself, you know? Give it some nice additions and get our cursor power up there, right? Cursor power always going to be important. So the more creep we have, or at least the more land that we cover, the more our cursor power grows. I'm not sure if it might be creep size, to be honest with you, because I think we're going to get more. I think we should get to around like 2+, which is going to be pretty good for us. I'm pretty happy with that. And there we go. Okay, good. We pretty much have the main area now, which is amazing. So now we don't need emitters anymore, right? We're done with emitters. Of course we're done with emitters. Feels pretty good to be done with emitters. And we are going, where are we going? We are going to launch again. That's right, launch. Definitely always a fun time. We're going to 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we can do them there. 5 and 6. And the goal is to have enough creeper over here that we hopefully will be able to launch right away. By launch right away, I just mean turn them on. And we're going to try and get rid of this emerift. So, you know, I'm just going to bounce them back and forth, because sometimes they get a little confused. And there we go. That should be pretty good. Now, they all turned on because we put a bunch of emitters here, which is very good news for us. Gotta love it. And yeah, our power is doing pretty good. Our power is already 2.48. Those are going to die. Those mortars, or that mortar, definitely a problem. They're using their rain on us already. Holy moly. No one likes rain. Get out of here, rain. Jeez, so annoying. But that's okay. They are spreading their power out over here, which is going to be a problem, of course. But, you know, all right, we'll deal with it. Step 1 right now is just get through this. And now we have all 6 firing on this emerift. That's kind of the goal, right? We want to get this emerift out of the way and see how it goes. So they do have 1 missile launcher. And, you know, I'm going to move the rest of them down over here just for now. 3, 5, 6. All 6 down there. I think we should be good with this So I do want a second volley to come out, but step one is get rid of the emerift, of course. That's right. We get rid of the emerift. It feels pretty good for us. We can go for the missile launchers and things. We don't care. Missile launchers don't even bother us in the slightest. What does bother us is that. Honestly, that is very annoying to me. But we're going to see. I mean, we're going to replace our launchers down over here, right? So let's try and get this emerift next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want them a little bit further away, so they're in a bigger arc versus, going up and down, so the missiles don't necessarily kill it right away. We're gonna go for a location. We can go. Can we go straight for the mortar? I don't know. This might be a little aggressive, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I'm also sending the ones at the top up there. That's perfectly fine. All of them should be good. The power should be sorted out. The emerift is dead, which is all I really care about. Because, yes, we've taken out the emerift, and we're going to have some creep in an area that's not going to absorb our creeps. That feels pretty good if you ask me. So, maybe we can even cut. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the destruction that we were able to cause on those sprayers. Oh, that's perfect, right? They were trying to build an array of sprayers over here, and we just literally cut them off. Nothing that they can do. So that feels really, really, really good if you ask me. Like, holy moly, did that feel good. So, maybe we'll even be able to do a little sneaky shenanigans over here, right? We can... trying to watch down below, but I'm also seeing we can grab this power right here. So that would be pretty nice. We might just need to add another power or two. Okay. Unfortunately, we are landing here, and getting rid of the emerift, far more important than anything else. We are going to get rid of this... Oh, no. They're sending the berthas for me. They're sending the mortars for me. Okay, let's get this emerift before anything else. Emerift gone. Okay, we did it. We did it. We got the emerift. We even got this over here. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm just going to change these to blobs. Now, these snipers do have power. Unfortunately, they have power. But I'm just going to swap straight to blobs. Why? Because I want to take down these walls, right? These walls are going to be a problem for us to a degree. I mean, they're there to block creep and things like that. So we definitely want to get rid of those. So I'm going to put an emitter over here as well, because you know what? That'll activate this mesh. That seems pretty good to me. And you know what? Let's put an emitter down here. You know, let's try and hold this area too. Try and just keep them at bay. Again, they're losing their power. They're not able to contain it. Our cursor is doing its thing, and we're quote-unquote behind enemy lines, right? We're going for another power right here, which is awesome. And with this, I'm also going to try and get the two snipers just to the left of me. If we zoom on in, you can see just to the left. If we can take out those two snipers, that'll be pretty handy for the blob assault to come. So let's just move this bad boy over. And yeah, let's try and get these two snippies. So, Bazinga Bazanga, we're already in the base, right? Like, we've cut off their main guard, so to speak. We have an extra earn power, which is great. Definitely want that on our side. Boom. We are done. We have 2 power down below, too. Don't forget. We have to grab those 2 bits of power. So, let's grab this sniper so it can't interrupt our lovely friends down there. Get out of here. Thank you kindly, thank you kindly. With our earn power, we may as well start to do the plan here, which is just to defend this with an emitter. Right? We're going to want an emitter over here, of course. Get that going. And look at this, the walls, they falls. I'm going to start moving these down. So, wall 1. Let's activate this emitter when we can. Okay, wall 1. Duke. Let's move Duke. Again, we're just trying to maximize our blob usage at the moment. And unfortunately, they are indeed bombing us. So, good on them. But we did activate the emitter. With the emitter active, I'm not super afraid. Yeah, they have a big ship here. Yeah, they're starting to move out some sprayers and whatnot. But who really cares, right? Who really cares? I am not afraid of that whatsoever. So, we're feeling pretty good, and I think the goal will be to mesh up this area. Just to mesh up over here, because the only way they can get power outside of this base is right over here. So let's get our mesh going. And how are we doing on this side? Now, unfortunately, all the walls are destroyed. We haven't destroyed the power over here, and we won't just yet. We won't because that's coming. That's just going to start snipping all of our friends. It's what it does. We can't really stop it. Kinda sucks, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, I'm just going to put down some mesh, make sure they can't realistically put anything on the ground over there, as long as they use sprayers, right? Sprayers will never take out mesh. They can't send power through these walls. I guess that's why they're used, because power can go through the walls. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. Power can go through the walls. So that kind of sucks for us. Not for them, of course. Sucks for us. One of those things that just kind of happens. Is that producing enough creep that I can use my cursor? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. That was kind of... Oh, it is. It is. The cursor lives. The cursor lives, and we move. We move. Now, of course, the birth is coming to the cursor. It's what they do. But this should be the end of their... Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to see. Look at that. Gorgeous. It is the end of that. We're going to grab some more power. And what I would love to do is send something like right here. Actually, no, we might be able to get a spore there. Because, I mean, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to land and take this. That's what's going to happen, right? When we take this, we're eventually going to take this. That is what will happen. And we should take that. The question is, can we be a little wild? Can we go to, say, a spore? And just say to the spore, hey, you know what, spore? I love you. You're my friend. Because there's a missile launcher there, there's a missile launcher there, but there's one here, right? Just one. So if we say, I love you, do your thing, just land, like, right here. Let's just see what happens, because that would save us having to take this, take all of this, and I'll show you, because this leads to this. And there's something here which is fed by this, and this leads to up over here. So I've done sort of the tracking for a lot of these already, just in my initial assessment of the map. So that's kind of the way the map's gonna flow. And if we can just cut out a pretty large section of it, sounds pretty good to me. So you can actually see, right now, we're putting creep over here. And this is actually going to deposit it over here. So let's watch. Let's watch. If we put this over here, we're actually going to see creep going through. And you can sort of see it kind of happening, I think. It should be happening. Unfortunately, they are birthing and doing all sorts of stuff. Ugh, they're kind of gross right now. That ship is a problem. We need more power for that. Oh, wait. Oh, no, the ship's coming. We can't use our spores. No spores. There's probably some AC over there that we have to work through anyway, so we are in a bit of a dilemma. So we're going to try 1 or 2 more spore shots. If none land, then we're done. If some land, then we're okay. Then we're okay. We can make it work. One other thing I should have done is actually mesh this up. You know, I'm not going to be super accurate. I just want to get some mesh around in order to say, hey, let's just pull to that front area, because it is super importante to me. So I'm not being super clear with it, but that mesh won't last long, because we're going to be leaving this area behind. Alright, so is super ship gonna shoot that down? It is shooting down all of my creep, of course. But let's see. Oh, it fired off a couple of shots. Yeah. Super ship, no! Why you do this to me? Why, super ship, you're the worst. And now that we're actually taking this, I'm gonna... Oh God, they rained on me again. I was literally about to do the thing that I needed to do, which was, we're gonna delete these two. Get out of here. We're gonna swap them over to an emitter here. I just want the emitters, like, surrounding this thing right now. So emitter there. emitter on that side. Let's just make them on. Alright, this is the one. This is the official test. Does the official test work? Alright. Do any of them. So that's out. We do have a landing. We do indeed have a landing. Holy moly. Okay, so this is interesting. We're gonna destroy these. We're going to start getting to work, right? We're gonna do this right for the most part, but we're gonna take little shortcuts. So we are still gonna take the previous area, but we're gonna really take this area too. Right? This is kind of important because again, it just gives us a nice home base in their base that they're going to have some trouble with, and I like giving them trouble. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give me like 3. Yeah, 3 sounds pretty good. We're going to keep 3 here, and this is going to slowly start to do things. We're now going to expand this out, right? Because now if we take this is just raw power for the future. So this is more so a future play than a play for anything else. It's not necessarily something we have to do. It's something that I want to do. So, and it's, I mean, is it faster to do this? Maybe. Again, more power, more good, more better. So this may be something that does, in the end, give us more power, but I don't know. So we're starting to... See, look at our power starting to grow as we take this land, right? And look at this. See, this is dumping right there. And again, if we follow the path, this should... See, there's a lot of AC over here, so once this AC drains, then we'll be able to take this out. You can actually see creep starting to form, and that's from this over here. So we do have creep forming where we want it to be. I do want to get through this AC over here so we can actually take over the breeding zones. Of course, the breeding zones will always be a problem. And of course, they're going to Bertha, our breeding zones. That's what they do. It's gorgeous. You gotta love it. And that's okay. That's okay. We just need some more power. Oh, they even dampered over there. Oh, jeez, I hate dampers so very much. But with that allows us to just take some more land over here, right? I mean, let them do their thing. Let them get distracted over there while we make some progress over here. Sounds good to me, if you ask. So again, we're already in their base. Oh, see. Now, this has been completely taken, which leads to this being completely taken, which leads us to the main area that I was talking about. And again, this area leads to this, which leads us to this, which leads us to this. So we've basically jumped 2 areas. Not bad, not the best, of course, but definitely not bad. I'm pretty happy to do some jumping. Once that damper is gone, again, we will still... they're doing a conversion? Of course they are. It's what they do. Thankfully, we were not spending our time beefing that up. So, I still want this area. I want the outside. Is it necessary? Still don't really know. They got a freaking rain over here now? Holy jeez, they're using all of the super weapons against us right now. We need to get out of here. Cut it off. Rain, AC, everything is against us. I don't want to be in the rain with my cursor, ideally, so I'm going to try and take the northern. If we can just take one of them, they all sort of start to fall. Because if we get enough power, this is also the goal. If you get enough power, you can kill the ships in the sky, right? I mean, if our laser beam of Creeper is big enough, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. They are about to breed again, which sucks yet again. But that's okay. That's okay. Nothing we can do to stop that, except now, ideally speaking, for the next breeding cycle, this area will fall. Now, they are, of course, Bertha. I'm assuming the Bertha actually follows the trajectory of our mouse, which is interesting. So theoretically, we could time our cursor to be somewhere else when the Berthas are like getting close to firing. Like, oh, we've done some area over there. Let's move over here. And hopefully they'll fire not where we want them to fire, of course. You know, use the AI against them. So, definitely want to keep it here, though. We want this to breed just the creep. And we've taken 2 of the spots now, right? 2 of the spots, that's actually pretty substantial for us. As long as they don't do some shenanigans, right? we're in a pretty good zone. How is over here looking, right? Over here, still looking pretty good. Over here, I don't really care about that. Again, we can take it out, but we don't care. We don't care. All we care about is getting our power. Now that is more power, don't get me wrong, but it's also a lot of areas, and of course, they're birthing. But that's fine, that's fine. They can birth over here all they want now that we're going to get a breeding cycle all to ourselves. We've cut off their AC breeding cycle completely. I mean, like 90% completely. And then we just want to take this out. Because once we take this out, once we control all the breeding zones, all of these emitters, gone. Right? And this still gets quote-unquote pressured. The more we have just like sort of assaulting areas, the better. Ooh, interesting. This is actually losing over here now, so let's help that out a little bit. But again, our cursor is now at 12.38 power, substantially more power than it once was. So this is actually much easier to do. We're getting to the AC now. There's nothing they can do to stop us. And they're going to try. They're probably going to do another... Yeah, there's a Bertha shot. Of course. Go, my creep. Get past it. Because if you get past it, then it's all that I care. Ooh, I should... Oh, the Bertha shots will hit the top if I hug the wall. Oh, that's smart. That is much smarter than I was thinking. So, the rain. Now the time for the rain is not now. But thankfully, I don't even care about the rain right now. Because even if it kills it, as long as there's no AC on this, that's all I care about right now, right? As long as there's no AC on this stops breeding. We can then take this out. And that sounds pretty good to me, right? The AC is breeding right now for us. I think we basically have it. So we're just going to do it. We're going to make the call. We're going to destroy all of these. We're going to move them all inside here for now. Something like that, right? Boom. And 3, 4, and sure. That feels pretty good. Boom, boom. They're going to shoot over there. Beautiful. And then we're just going to retake this before the next target is up. And we're in. We are in just how we wanted to. Again, we're going to take this over before... Oh no, the dampener is there. Ah, dampers. You're the worst. You're the worst dampers, but that's fine. Because their dampering over there allows us to officially move down here. Right? We're officially taking this out. We don't care. There's nothing holding us back. And they're even going to try and build some stuff. Who cares? Try and build all you want. I'm not going to fight through their damper. We have 2 of the breeding zones. We have a lot of creep down here. We have a cursor. Where is the sending it? It's sending it over here. Beautiful. Again, we're just going to toss it down. We're just going to toss it down in a minute. Just tossing it over here. They dampered it and then converted it. Look at them. They're Giga Chads right now. So Bertha shot might be coming out soon. So I think I saw one. So I am going to try and do a little bit of this. And try and get this again. Now it is breeding now, which is fine. We've mostly taken it out. The breeding is happening, and I don't even think we're going to deal with it anymore. It will win by itself. And what's interesting is this actually gets taken in the back because of, what, this one? See, this one actually takes this in the back. You would normally come from the front, have to fight through all this. We're actually taking this from the back, which is interesting. So we don't really care about worrying about that. Something else, so that little beam is not in the way. And again, let's just move. We have a lot of power. We got a lot of places to get to, and I think we're doing pretty good. You know, as far as impossible, so far I have not seen an impossibility. But again, we had a very good start as well, right? Our start probably was substantially better than it could have been. Very happy with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to complain about our start whatsoever. Looks like there's no power down here, which is fine for us. The Berthas, who really cares? And I think it's time to start moving some of these around, right? So let's just move a couple. You know, we'll just toss a couple down. I want one next to this little gate here, which is pretty much the main thing I want to do. But we definitely don't need like a billion out there, right? We don't need all of them in that one little zone. It's nice to have. It's cool. Of course, all the Bertha shots just get me. Let him in there. Fine. Go there, emitter. Oh, they're doing so much to this area. It hurts. But we are kind of through. And by kind of through, I mean you can actually see the creep coming out. So we are super through on this side. Glorious days ahead. Oh no, I deleted my emitter over here. Okay, I want a new emitter over here. We will get that online very, very soon. But step one is, obviously, safety emitter. Hello, safety emitter. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Get your butt back up and operational on this side. And I wonder if we might be able to start damaging these. Power of 17 is not bad. It's not bad at all. So, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Not quite. Ooh. No nullifier. You do not get to nullify. Feels pretty good there. Okay, so again, we are now on the next target. So let us start working our way. Remember, there's a tiny little gap right there. It's very easy to miss. So we're definitely not going to miss that. We're just going to start tossing down some emitters. At any point in time, we could be using like Crimson and things like that, but honestly, just having pure emission is pretty solid, right? We're dealing with AC primarily. I mean, I guess the Berthas are not quite pure AC, I suppose. But that's okay, because our cursor is so strong. They Bertha it, it just comes right back, right? Over on the left, we are reflooding that area, which is good for business. And we're very close to a Bertha wall. Oh my, we need these gone so very badly, right? So let's get our butt in here. Let's get our AC spreading. And Berthas, you don't know what hit you. That's right. Well, I mean, you do. It's creep. It's creep. We're hitting you. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Oh yes, we are taking it over. And with this, we now have new options. That's right, we have new options with this, right? A lot of new options. So as you can see, we're fairly free of a lot of things, right? There's definitely, well, where is this yellow one go first? Yellow takes us down here, which means we can now go to red, which leads us to a lot of stuff, right? So that's not bad. That is definitely hard to take out. We probably should deal with the planes first. Not necessary, obviously, as all we need to do is get some creep through. But you know what? We probably should. Probably. I'm probably gonna. You know, I keep saying probably, but I think I'm gonna. But the next step is to, again, just hold our land, hold our ground, take this over. They're now going to bomb over here, so you know what? Let them bomb over here. That works for me. Because, oh, nullifier, right over there. Don't like it. Get out of here. Give me my emitter back, and I'll put it over here. Perfectly fine. Thankfully, we still have a little bit of creep right here, which is going to let us expand. And you know what? With this one nullified, we are actually going to emit in. Just to keep some creep flowing in there, just because we can. You know, just because we can. We obviously want creep flowing. We want things going good. We may even be going through yellow, but I don't quite know about yellow yet. Yellow is a little ways away. Whereas if we take this leads us to here, which gives us a set of planes. That's kind of cool. A set of planes, and leads us to dark blue. Now, dark blue is very important, right? Dark blue gets us planes over here. Dark blue gets us the other planes. Actually, if we come through, this is the way we're supposed to get to dark blue, is to go through here and go around. That's how we're supposed to get to dark blue. Now, do we want to take the path that we're supposed to take? That's the bigger question. And that's the question I'm not 100% on right now, because right now, we have some snipers here. We have some snipers here. Over here, there's some snipers, right? But all of the anti-air, right? There's a missile launcher there. There's no real missile launcher here. Now, there are a bunch of missile launchers over here. There's a few in the center over here. But say, for instance, like right here-ish, there were some spore launchers. Right here. This one may be able to fire. I think that might be it, right? And if we were to say spore launch into over here, then we might be able to. let's say, get to dark blue from the backside, right? Get rid of all of their annoying things. And that sounds pretty good to me. They're going to do a conversion over there, which is fine to me. Now, the problem with this theory, or plan, is we do need a lot of power, right? We're going to need to probably move most of our things. It's probably going to potentially destroy our economy. And is that a good thing? Probably not. But is it interesting? I think so. So I'm kind of going to go for it. I do want to destroy this one as well, but we can do that with our cursor. So I'm going to toss down some launchers. I don't know how many I destroyed. But let's get this going, right? 1, 2. Bazinga, Lasagna. Turn those two on. I have 3 more power. Okay. I didn't take that much power. And honestly, spore launchers, like, really close, generally aren't the best. Maybe. Honestly, a skimmer. Alright, you're gonna be a blob. And you're gonna go there. All the rest of you, just be a location. And go like, right. These might be able to shoot it. This definitely will, but again, we have the power of the cursor on our side. So I don't really care about that, right? You get cursed. That's all I wanted to see, right? They're bombing again. Holy moly, that's so frustrating. So freaking frustrating. Oh, I didn't even put down the last one. Go me. But again, we're going to start moving out from here, right? This is... Ooh, the ones over on this side are definitely going to cause a problem as well. So we're not good. You know, first volley, probably not the best one for us, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be the best one. Yeah. We are getting shot from this side as well. So step 1, let's take out some of these units. Again, we can just move all of our production buildings over here. This emitter gone. Actually, that emitter being gone is terrible because we're not generating any creep. Okay. Wait, spore. Oh, I never turned on the blob. All right, blob. Right on top of yourself. There we go. Beautiful. Let's turn on the other blob, thank you very much. Much nicer. And, you know what, let's try double. Let's grab you, Mr. Snipperino. Let's grab this snipper. And I'm kind of hoping this is where it turns, right? Of course, they put a shield on my spore launchers, which is what they do. Yeah, the spore is not doing the most. The blobs... I didn't hear any sniper shots. Oh wait, there's a blob. Did it? Holy moly, the blob did it. Champion of the people, the blob of the hour. Yes, yes, yes. We essentially cut going through all of this, through this breeder, through this to get to here, just to get to here, which does, we can mess up their red on. Don't really care about the red on. They can have all the red on in the world. That's perfectly fine to me. All I care about is getting to this to get down here and shutting off their planes. All of their planes. Not to mention, we get to shut off some of their rockets, which again, their rockets are pretty annoying right now. I'm pretty happy to shut that off. And yeah, that is the goal. We have done it. We have successfully infiltrated. Now from here, we are also at a situation. There is probably a little bit of a cheese we can do. I'm not going to worry about the cheese, just so you know. We're not going to super cheese the map. But yeah, I think you could probably do it. I think this is cheesing the map to a degree, but this is sort of effectively using your tools versus just like completely cheesing. I do believe, just so you know, if with 10 launchers all back here, firing at this corner, once you take like this out, you can just go straight to the end. Because you can make it so there's no missiles here, right? Because we would kind of control this. We could take out these missiles probably with controlling this, and then there's just one missile launcher. So that's how we could get to the end, and maybe that's how we should. Oh Now I'm torn, because that is an effective way. We do have to take out the missiles over there, right? We do have to take out this area. So it's not like we're not working for it, right? It's just kind of what we're doing. We're going to sound another emitter. Bar. Beautiful. And we are in dark blue. That's what, again, that's exactly what we want to see, right? We want to be in dark blue. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm going to toss an emitter down just to have it down. Get it on, and then we're going to come on down here because look at this. This is another Bertha set going under. Oh my. Get out of here, Berthas. You're done. Don't even care about you. And 2 rockets get to go down immediately. I'm going to toss an emitter over there just so we have something and take out these rockets because, yeah, get out of my house. Or get out of your house, I guess, in that regard. Ooh, we've lost these. And you know what? I don't care about these. They can go. These 2 don't even need them anymore. You know? They're just doing their thing. Ooh, and let's just see. If I put my cursor here, does that hurt ship? Health comes up, so we can start to also hurt the ships. We have enough power. I probably could have done that earlier. Probably would have been beneficial. Not, like, the be-all, end-all of beneficial, but not too bad. I do want to take out the other planes, though, so we still have to take this little trek, because jeez, if I don't have to take out these planes if I do that little trick, so this is just a waste of time. You know what? I'm okay with wasting a minute to take out these planes, right? Let's zoom on and get a little bit more. Keep it moving. Can't tell if we're dampers at something because I don't see rain coming down, but there is a circle there. But we were still moving pretty good. I don't know what was happening there. Let's take out another rocket, which will be good. Get out of here, rocket. And planes going down. To the rocket. Feels pretty good, and I'm happy. So very happy. So we want this rocket, of course. But we're also going to do a little sneaky thing, because I do believe this is another 2-way. I hope it's a 2-way. If it's not a 2-way, we're in a little bit of a bind. Well, not a bind. It's just, again, another diversion that is not going to pay off. That's okay. Get that rocket down. Boom. Rocket down. We're not going to focus on this rocket. Unfortunately, that rocket is shielded. I don't want to deal with shields. I mean, we could put a bunch of blobs outside of it or something, but I'm not going to worry about that. So it does look like it is 2-way, and it looks like Creep has made it in. I literally am doing this just for the Bertha. That's it. Just for the Bertha. We came in the back door, killed their Bertha, destroyed their things. We did it. Beautiful. Now over here, ooh, we have a lot of nullifiers. Ooh, I almost let this go completely wrong, and that's fine, because it did. Because we still have this, and yeah, that's all we really needed. That's all we needed this entire time. Was just one emitter. Ooh, it feels pretty good. Now, fortunately, they are causing some strife with some rain. So even though we got rid of a couple of rockets, they are showing us why rockets are powerful. So a little bit of a nuisance. But again, we have Creep in their base, destroying their things. It's just not fun for them. They tried to even nullify this area. That nullifier is gone. That emitter should go down. Beautiful. And you know what? Again, I want this area. I want to kill these. But I want to do this. So let's see how well. Try and lead it into the Creep. Yes, Creep. Just go through. Is that going to lose more bubbles? It's down to 4 health now, so it's already at 4, which is actually super big for us. Let's try and get ahead of it. It's down to 3. Oh, plane, you are not feeling pretty good. Is it going to go down to 2? Is it going to go down to 1? I don't know, but it's down to 2. Oh, and it has to go up. Ooh, 1, and it's flying over here. So we're just going to wait for it. Come on. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Boom. That is done. That is 1 super weapon down. Now, again, almost lost this area a little bit, but it was kind of worth it, right? We were going for a super weapon. We got a super weapon. We can go for the other one. I do want to get a bit more creep generation on this side, but you're nullified, so sorry. You got to go. Do we have any other units nullified? We probably do, like you're nullified. So we can, hopefully, just toss down a few more moves, right? Boom. Toss 1 down. That got nullified. Okay. Don't like that. I'm just plopping down quite a few because we are about to do another assault. And if we're doing an assault, I don't want to worry about an area. Oh, I need to start hitting. Okay. Oh, that gets nullified immediately. Sorry. Alright, fair. Let's just get this to be damaged. Already taking damage. We're gonna try and build our spikes in front of it so it flies into it and is basically constantly moving, right? And that's actually really good for us that they're wasting their super moves over here, because I don't care. Let them waste it over on that side. I am quite alright with that. Buzzing, it's down to 3 again. So, yeah, what we're doing is working pretty good. Should take it down to at least 2, maybe 1. Because, again, it has to wait there and sort of, like, go up and over. Did not go to 1, though. Ooh, yes, it did. Right there. Went to 1. Perfect. Again, just build it up. Fly on through, and you're just going to die here, big man. That is the super weapon destroyed. So that's just another little bonus for us, right? They even wasted all of their things. They are indeed getting some nullification out, but thankfully this is not enough, just not enough nullification, and we're through. And once we destroy this nullifier, this area falls again. Right? We have a bunch of emitters over here, and they're all going to turn back on. It's going to feel really good, right? So nullifier, creep, get on in here. And let's actually make some progress, right? Let's actually start doing some of this. They're only using rain now, which is interesting. I don't know if that's because we've taken out so many rockets and they use it on like a cooldown that they focus on certain moves. Oh no, they just did a rain conversion. So what am I even thinking? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I am talking out of my ass. Not the first time I've done that. And nullifier, no. Shield, no. Just because you're bombing me right now does not mean you get to have some fun. We are going to turn off this laser. Thank you. By getting rid of all the green R collectors. I am surprised this amount of emitters over here is not enough to hold. So, I feel like we're missing one, though. So we have 10 emitters. Where are the rest? I mean, they're clearly somewhere. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's number 10? Where are you, 10? Oh, you're all the way down here. I never destroyed you! Alright, come on back to the fold. You fool! You were the chosen one. But there we go. Now we have another emitter on our side. Very, very nice. I'm very keen on that. Get rid of the shield. Shields are always a problem. Shields will always be a problem. And that's fine. That's fine. Let's get rid of these planes. And, you know, I think we're gonna try for some launching after this. Well, not immediately after this, I should say. Soon after this. Now, in theory... Oh gosh, nullifiers. Stop nullifying. Ugh. Gross. You destroy. Come on back. Hold yet again. Theoretically, we will be able to turn off the planes from power, which is good, I think. It doesn't really matter. We're not actually going through the planes area right now, but, you know, it feels good to turn off power, right? Once we disconnect this area should go dark. Oh, wait, no, there's emerifts. Of course there's emerifts. So, yeah, we will just... Actually, let's go up the center. Let's just take this area out. Oh, we're winning the battle. We are completely winning the battle now. Oh, boy. Holy moly, that took a while. Whew. Get rid of all these. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I always like to destroy planes. I am not going to lie. It's probably one of my favorite feelings in this game. And with this, we can actually relocate you. You know, you've done a great job. Get some creep on top of that. Why not? Apparently, they're putting shields everywhere again. And they're nullifying again, which is fine. They're bombing over there, which is actually not fine. I want to get to the emerifts, so please bomb, let me go. I have a date with an emerift right over here. Okay, we're going to stay right there, just for a second. Let them finish bombing. Emerift gone. Glorious. Glorious. And this will now cut it off, right? We've destroyed the planes, which is good. But the real key is we win in the cutoff victory. So the creep moves, the creep comes, the nullifier is on, and the power is now eliminated. We still have some creep in the corner, which is good. Doesn't matter, though, because they really can't do anything. Right? We've taken out this entire zone. And that just feels good. It just feels good. It feels right. So, all of these will die. I just want to do it just for the sake of doing it now. I'm just going to put creep in the corner. And it's just going to spread. So, I'm okay with that. I am quite okay with that. That should be enough creep to take over that area. It's going to flow. It'll take it out. Shield, stop it! These shields are so annoying. But now we can go for the red arm. Red arm. So, here we go, Regulon. Very easy to come up this way. And how are the other areas? Like this and this. They're not actually rebuilding anything, which is fine. There's 3 planes. Whoop-de-doo. Don't really care. All we care about is now taking out the red arm area. Of course, this will also get rid of the emerift, apparently, which is okay, cool. Bam. Less emerifts. More good for us. And the reason we care about this is, again, we are going to be shifting our entire focus. This is a big shift now, right? This is a big shift for us. We are going to be changing from this dark blue assault, which we, in theory, I mean, what does this dark blue get us? It gets us to just those 2 spots down here. So 1 down here, 1 over here. We would need to get actually back to the yellow spot, I think, because the yellow takes us here, which takes us to this one, which then takes us to these 2, which takes us to white. So this takes us to white, and white would take us to the end. So, you know, don't get me wrong, we definitely could get back there. We've done quite a lot. But why? Right? But why? We've done so much, we've worked hard, we're destroying things in key areas. No, stop. So we're gonna get our creep over here. Again, the AC cannot stand. Let's just take a look at it right now. You can see with very little amounts of AC, right? Very, very little. Don't really care over here. They just can't stand up to the might of the creep at this point. And we're not trying to fool the AI at all. We're just trying to, you know, do our thing. Now there are 4 missiles right here, which are the problem. So we have 4 missiles to contend with, but that's okay. I think we're getting close enough that it's time to just do the plan. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. That works. 10 spores, as far away as possible, so they take a high trajectory. I think they should take a higher trajectory. I think that's how it works. And we're just going to place them all right over here. All of them. Kind of I don't like these ones that are like not on the top and not in there. One of those should be good. So let's let them start to just do their thing. We are going to lose some ground, and that's okay. But we need them to spool up. Right, so let's move our red on. Or let's move over the red on. And again, thankfully, one good news for us at this point is just the fact that there's very little AC in here, and we can just really spread it. We can really move it. We want to get to that top one, or the top missile launcher, as soon as possible. And this is very dangerous, right? We are clearly in danger at this point in time. Because yes, we are doing this, but at the same time, we're losing all of our ground, right? We have no creep production anywhere. We just have the 10 spore launchers. So we are not holding a single point of ground. I mean, we could theoretically work our way back. We could come back from this area. Let's just keep this alive, so to speak. I wonder. We might even be able to toss... we probably could have two snipers. 2 snipers is a lot when you have to climb up and down walls. That's the problem. But we should have spores on the way. Now, hopefully... they did rebuild that one. But hopefully they will fly over that. Let's see. Does that shoot? If this shoots, I may be in a problem. But look at that. It is actually too high. They are too high for... Oh, it can shoot some. Okay. It's not as good to hear. But let's see. We have one shooting over here, which is fine. And a couple of shots rang out. But a couple of shots does not victory make. Especially when 3 are coming with an unpowered 1 right there. Look at this. Okay. Gorgeous. Now, we have... there we go. Let us destroy you. Come on down here. And take our victory lab. No more spores are needed. You can even see. We're literally just carving through this spot. It's just the top. There's a tiny bit of AC. Oh my gosh, look how powerful we are, too. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And in we go. Right, I gotta go top down again. It's a little annoying. But into the Berthas, into the emerifts, ooh, and into what I think is the final objective. So it feels pretty good. Now, we probably could have done this a little bit sooner. You know, I was making sure it would work. I don't want to press my luck, so to speak. And as we can see, creep is now coming out over here. Oh no! Oh no! What are you gonna do? There's creep in your base, destroying your things. And oh, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna rain. Of course they're gonna rain. Those jerks. I literally said, what are they going to do? And they proved it to me. So you know what? I'm going to kill you during the rain. That's what you get. We got rid of... Ooh, we even cut off all power to the rest of the map with this. So even if we lost here by some act of creep, we're still going to kill. I mean, I don't think they can reconnect power. So, yeah, we have officially done it. Their generation is at 1, their use is at 1, and their store is at 97. So that's actually very good for them. But there we go. They tried to save their base. We are gonna take over this island as soon as we take the base. But step 1 is take the base. Right? I want this dead. Keep your corners, keep your walls. You know the rule. You know, we'll do some of this. We'll toss some of this in there. We have it. And that is an impossible map. Oh my. You know, we still have 10 power, so let's fill up their thing. Once this is filled, we'll check how we did on the time. It'll only be a second. You can skip ahead. It won't. Again, this will only take like a second. I do just want to turn this on, and I want them to know that we have done it. And look at this little design, right? It's the diamond of creep has taken over the world. Oh my goodness. There we have it. Easy peasy. They can't do anything. And let's see how we did for, again, an impossible. 31 minutes, 27 seconds. Not too bad. Definitely lots of multiple hours in some of these. 35, 36. Ooh, I'm sure there's probably someone in the 20s, right? 29, yeah, okay, 28, but still, definitely doable. And realistically, we probably could have just destroyed this area, especially once we sent the one blob over here. We probably could have just destroyed this and literally shot, because it flew over everything else and only got shot by this, which means it would definitely have been too high for this area. So once we hit this spot, gotten a blob there, we take this out, we win. So that was like a good 10 minutes of savings or so. So yeah, didn't need to come to dark blue, didn't need to go down there. Plenty of things. I kind of want to do that now for a much faster time, 25 minutes. Oh man, but hey, you know what, you do it, let me know how it goes, see how you do, and have a wonderful... Ooh, no, oh no. Ooh, that was a close one. I remembered this time. Woo, changing that back. Whew, there we go. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.